Hello guys, it's me again, Broken Glass Shattered. Uh, so this video will be about why I do not like cosplay conventions, or more like my local cosplay convention, because it's like it can get like kind of bad. Like I'm not going to say there's been like these extreme accidents, like I don't know. I've heard that like for con, dash con, some like that was horrid. But my local cosplay convention, which is Aramix, it's not great for people like me either. So as you guys can tell, I really like I Have the Muffin, I Must Scream. Like, this is how much I like it. I spent like 3 months on an AM cosplay, but when I went to the convention, it kind of like broke apart. Also, I couldn't like breathe very well, and uh, I had no peripheral vision. Like, my vision was limited to this because it was blocked. So I had to leave because I was like extremely uncomfortable, and that caused me to have like a meltdown. But whatever. But again, I have had to leave my local cosplay convention earlier than I thought I would, all the time, because it's just so bad for me that I'm considering not going there ever again. So I go to my local cosplay convention to do cosplay, while instead a lot of people go there to like buy stuff, and some people just go there for both, and that is fine. However, the thing is, uh, the yeah, ignore the crows. Uh, the cosplay convention, my local cosplay convention, right now, it's targeting towards the people that like buy from there instead of just going there. So like now everything is about like anime or whatever, like anime and mangas and like some weeb stuff. And honestly, it gets so boring for me because I don't watch anime, I don't read mangas. Like, I mean, I watch like a few Studio Ghibli movies, but I I don't watch anime. I don't do any of that stuff because it's just I don't know. It's just kind of boring for me. So I already all the shops are boring. I'm not there to buy anything. All the shops are boring because the only interesting shops are like those kind of like punk alt stores. But hey, $60 for a t-shirt, you pay them because like I'm still young. I still have to borrow money from my mom, and so I don't have a job. I can't just let myself spend that much money. It's like, okay, like small business, but holy shit, like I'm sorry, but that is just way out of my budget. And also, in some cases, it's just plain overpriced. Like, I have a necklace that I bought kind of impulsively. Now, I don't regret it, but I'm going to show it. Hold on. Okay, you look at this and tell me how much you think it cost. If you guessed around 40 euros, dollars, you're correct for this. No, like, I'm sorry, but not many people can allow themselves to spend that much money. Okay, so already the shops are pretty boring for me because I can't really buy anything. And the thing is, the shops take up like most the of the space that is there. So that is already kind of annoying in my opinion. And then Uh, so I'm sorry for my bad like vocabulary here. I'm just like kind of not good with English sometimes. I just like don't know the word for it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to look it up. So basically, the convention where like the place where the convention is is like divided in a bunch of places, and they're called, yeah, it's divided in like pavilions and whatever. And there's like 10, yeah, new word learned. There's like 10 pavilions and some free space outside. And there's like a ton of people because there's not a limited amount of people who can enter. Like everybody can enter if they have a ticket. And that's fine. That would be fine if it wasn't. There's 10 pavilions and they are enough to fit everybody. The problem is that 4 to 6 pavilions are chronically closed. I swear to God. And also, all of these shops take up like uh take up like 3/4 of the pavilion, so you can't move because there's like so many people that you can't walk, you can't do anything, like you have to like fight to just walk. And that's annoying because like the pavilions are just so packed with people. It gets so hot that I've had to leave because of the heat so many times. I hate it. I hate it because like honestly, I just hate the way that if you go outside it's hot because of the sun. If you go inside it's hot because there's just so many people. And it's like a really closed space. Like, I mean, it's a pretty big space, but it's closed, like pretty much entirely closed. So yeah, that's it. Also, a thing is, uh, this is kind of personal, but it's just Romix is not for me because there is nobody with my same interests apparently. Like, uh, it's all just honestly most of Romix is little kids. Like a lot of it is just little kids who are either cosplaying like something like Demon Slayer or just some really well-known anime that also has a lot of kids in their fan base, whether it should have them or not, whether it's like kid friendly or not. Like it's just like a lot of kids cosplaying as whatever is popular right now. Like there was a pretty big amount of anime kids, like kids, like actual children, uh, Squid Game kids. Like there was a lot of like, I'm not going to say brain rot, but like things that were popular and then like they became brain rot because they were popular. So already that is annoying. Um, and people like me who have a little more niche interests, because I mean, I have no mouth and I must scream. It kind of like got popular in early 2024, and honestly, but it died out. Like there's not many people left in the fan base now. Also like because a lot of people were like kind of annoying to be honest, like fake fans. Oh, I could be a good mother to Am. Uh, shut up. Honestly, shut the fuck up. Anyways, so like I got complimented for my Am cosplay. Currently, I do not have any photos of it, but I have a drawing of the concept of the cosplay, and it came out just the way I drew it, luckily. Yes, so out of it, like the 3 or 4 drawings, this is like the best one that I have. Oh shit. Hold on. I meant to say this is the best one that I have, and oh my god, it looks like shit when it's flipped, but yeah. It's supposed to look like this, and this got me compliments. Like I had like two or three people come up to me and say, "Hey, you're like so pretty, but I don't know who the fuck you're cosplaying." And I had to tell them, "Oh yeah, you know, I have no other name as Scream and shit." Uh, and yeah. However, I cosplayed as SCP-035, which, if you don't know what it is, it's this lo- the love of my life. I love him so much. Anyways, I did that, and you want to know how many people? No, wait, I cosplayed as him two times. Two times. You want to know how many people recognized me? One. One person. One. So like, unless you're doing like some like really popular stuff, then nobody is going to recognize you. So that is already boring. Also, a lot of people, like, there's this thing that annoys me so much about the cosplay convention, which I know you might be saying that I'm overreacting, which I may be, but it like really annoys me, is the amount of pornographic content that there is. Like the amount of like body pillows and like explicit stuff that you that like the people are selling there that you see is astounding, especially for a convention that is said to be for all ages. I have seen babies, uh, toddlers, elementary school kids go there. I am 13 years old. I should not be seeing that stuff. Now, I know that's like pretty normal for a 13-year-old to be seeing it already, but I shouldn't be seeing that stuff. Like, I just want to look cool and find people who have my same interests. I don't want to see that. I did not consent to that. Like, I'm not going to say that it's like something that should be illegal, but it's like I did not consent to see a 40-year-old woman with huge titties plastered on a body pillow cover while I'm just walking. And like there's so many of them. Like honestly, at this point, who the fuck is buying them? Like why like who the hell goes to a cosplay convention to buy that stuff? Because I know that somebody is, because there's so many shops that sell them. it it's so annoying. But anyways, like that is why I hate my local cosplay convention. So just to make sure that I've said everything, there is too many people, there's too much like NSFW. There's not much creativity because w- like a few years back I used to see like some people with like versets that were pretty interesting, a lot of like niche interests, like there was a lot of cool cosplays, but as of these days everything is just so boring there. And generally, again, I there is not one time where I did not leave the cosplay convention earlier than I intended, because it is just such a stressful environment for me. Like I have had to leave due to panic attacks and anger attacks, nausea caused by mental health problems, like all of the time. And that is shocking to me because I am not the type of person who often has panic attacks. I rarely ever cry, even. I rarely ever like feel sad. I honestly, I don't feel many emotions, to be honest. Like, I know that this sounds edgy, but I don't really feel much emotions to the point of them having, like, I don't feel much emotions strongly. So like imagine how much of a stressful environment it has to be, because like for me to have a panic attack and have to like call my mom saying, "Hey mom, come pick me the fuck up." I'm feeling like so humiliated. My cosplay is falling apart. There's too many people. Everybody is brushing against me because I had like wings on my back. Everybody was getting caught on them because of how packed we were, like fucking sardines or something. Like, genuinely, that is also why I started panicking because there were so many people just pulling and pulling and pulling. I was so stressed, honestly. Like, oh my god. Anyways, so that's kind of it, to be honest. So yeah, I hope I don't get popular so that you guys won't have to like hope that you see me at the local cosplay convention. Reverse psychology, oh my god. I'm so fucking annoying. Yeah, so by the way, just sorry for the cliffhanger because if you've seen my short video, I had like cosplay sneak peek, whatever, and you guys never saw it, and you never will because it's broken. Broken. Should I do a name drop here? Broken glass shattered because it's broken. You know what, guys? I have to go out in just a few hours. Maybe it's time to leave. I, I, I love. No, I hate you. Fuck it. I hate you guys, and I'm leaving.